they better be aware of that. They scared of that. Of course, look at the ceiling. What up, Mr. Floyd? Yeah, Collegeville. And you're so glad to say that I'm a Kahok. I'm about to graduate. Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top, boy, quit fussing. All around my town, everything is white and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple. We shut it down for the school and the sports team. White and purple, white and purple, white and purple, white and purple.
White and purple, yeah, I know you see it. You see the chaos and you tell yourself you wanna be it. I go to CHS, so I am a champ. I ran this game so long I'm starting to get a stomach cramp. Class of 1-2, but we're one. Shout out to all my juniors, yeah, you know we get it done. White and purple, you already know. It's little easy peasy and that boy lay low.
Yeah, you know what it is. Collegeville High School, a champions. Yeah, screaming that's us. And when we on top.
And a very good evening, everyone, and welcome to Granite City. Sorry we cut off the intro there a little bit sooner than normal, but I just wanted to play it so I could make sure I was on and get everything set up. And once I did, I'm ready to go because we are ready to play some hockey, and we don't have a lot of time for a pregame show because the two teams that just finished up here a little while ago, I believe that was O'Fallon against East Alton Wood River, and O'Fallon won that one 7-1. As we get you ready here for this game between Triad and Collinsville. But first they will do the starting lineups, and then they'll play the national anthem. So while they're doing all that, we're going to go ahead and take a break, and we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Cafe Agape serves up some of the best sandwiches, burgers, pork steaks, meatloaf, fish, and more in Collinsville. And yes, they still cater. Wedding receptions, luncheons, business meetings, and much more. And Cafe Agape is your destination for all of your holiday and party favorites, both main courses as well as delicious sides. Cafe Agape in Collinsville is the only place to pick up a Kahok sandwich or dog and the new Flamin' Kahok sandwich. Cafe Agape, check them out at 703 St. Louis Road. Give them a call at 345-CAFE. That's 345-2233. And don't forget to tell them Stewie sent you.
The Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been a proud supporter of KahokSports.com and the Kahok Sports Network from day one. Since 1934, the Junior Service Club of Collinsville has been providing women in the community an opportunity to make a difference with fundraisers and projects, all that go towards helping the needy in Collinsville. If you would like any information on any event sponsored by the Collinsville Junior Service Club, head to Facebook, type in Collinsville Junior Service Club, and then click on the event tab. We thank the Collinsville Junior Service Club for their continued support of the Kahok Sports Network and KahokSports.com.
Do you have a big land improvement project that requires some outside help? Call Petroff Trucking Company. The Petroff Companies have been shaping the metro area since 1975. Family owned and operated, Petroff Trucking Company can do the job and do it right. Hauling, excavating, and grading, they do that and more. Petroff Companies also has roll-off dumpster rentals. They also specialize in dirt and rock sales. Petroff Trucking Company can help you develop your land for your needs. Petroff Trucking Company. Check out their website, PetroffTrucking.com, or give them a call, 618-797-6100. Petroff Trucking Company, shaping the metro area since 1975.
And once again, we welcome you back to Granite City at the Granite City Ice Arena. I'm Todd Dukey. The Axis is on the camera for us tonight. We certainly do appreciate that as we get you ready for this game between Collinsville and Triad. Collinsville comes in with an overall record of 8-6 under their fifth-year head coach Ryan Shea, who is now 61-31-5. Triad, they come in with a record of 6-8. Triad plays out of the Mississippi Valley Conference West Division. They right now are in second place, but they are 11 points behind first place Granite City. Granite City with 23 points, Triad with 12. Granite City at 11-1-1. Collinsville is in the Mississippi Valley Club Hockey Association's Eastern Conference. And right now, Collinsville sits in fifth place. They are 9 points out of first place. That would be Freeburg-Waterloo at 12-1-1 on the year. Here are your starters for Triad. In goal, you will find Xander Radford. In front of Xander, you'll have Frankie Rhines, Dylan Sedlak, Gray Light, well, they're on there twice. Xavier Moore and Stephen Rushing for Collinsville. Jacob Zagorski is in goal once again for the Cahoks. In front of him, you'll find the defenders Dominic Zamoroni and Brenna Shea. Centering is Nathan Austin. And on the wings, Brent Ledbetter and Cody Watts. And Collinsville and Triad are underway here in the first period. Triad in the black uniforms, trimmed in a little white. Numbers are in red, and they're trimmed in white as well. And they have the little Knights logo on the fronts of their jerseys. Collinsville, they're the home team. They're in whites, purple numbers, and the Kahok logo on the fronts of their jerseys. Here is Collinsville with the puck in the defensive zone. They try to bring it out up here on these near boards right in front of us. And then the puck shot into the Collinsville offensive zone. Nathan Austin comes away with it and tries a centering pass, but in the high slot, taken off the play was Cody Watts, and the puck comes out to the neutral zone. Here is Denny. He brings it right back in, takes a shot, saved by Radford. And over into the corner, now back behind the net into the near side corner it goes. 12:57 left to play here in this opening period. No score between Collinsville and Triad, and that is going to be an icing call against Triad. 12:51 left to play here in this opening period. Merry Christmas, happy holidays to everyone. This is our last live stream broadcast until the big day on Saturday, and then we won't be back in action until Monday at Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium. We'll be there all day Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday to bring you the 37th annual Prairie Farms Collinsville Holiday Basketball Classic. And we get a little ice hockey right before that to end our holiday run with. 12:40 to go, and Collinsville in front of the net trying to score. Can't. Now a shot from the point, or excuse me, the high slot. That was deflected off of a defenseman, and that rolls all the way down the ice. Denny has to hurry up and chase it down before Triad can get there and put a shot on goal, and they do, and then Collinsville ends up coming away with it. Kahawks rush up the ice. Here is Duffy into Bettis. Bettis at the side of the net shoots, and it goes right in front, and then it's in. Collinsville takes a 1-0 lead. On a goal, I believe, by Andy Bennett. .17 left. Face off here at center ice. And there was an Andy Bennett goal, and young Mr. Bennett now has his 8th goal of the year. So the Kahawks up 1-0. And the faceoff comes out to Radford's right and won by Triad. They bring it up ice. And a shot on goal goes wide and into the corner. Triad trying to be dangerous. There's another shot. That one's stopped by Zagorski. On the glove side, over on the near side dasher boards, Collinsville gets the puck, but they can't get it out. Over here at the point, a shot taken and a pad save off the shot by Xavier Moore, and then back behind the net it goes. Over into the far side corner, we're going to have a tripping call coming up against Triad, and Collinsville is going to go on the power play. Collinsville went 2 for 4 on the power play the other night against Vianney. And they'll get their first chance here with 11:37 left to play here in this first period. And the Kahawks already up 1-0 on the 8th goal of the year by Andy Bennett. So Collinsville will bring out their power play unit. And the faceoff will come to the left of Xander Radford. Nathan Austin loses that faceoff. Triad brings it up through the neutral zone, trying to kill some time. They do. It goes all the way back to Ledbetter. Ledbetter in the defensive zone. Looks to bring it on out. He does so with a pass. And then it's swept backhanded into the zone, but didn't have enough juice on it to get anywhere. And Triad shoots it back down and relieves more of that pressure. 1:40 left to go in the man advantage here for Collinsville. Puck comes up across these near side boards. Zagorski, he gets the puck up to Watts, and it comes back to the blue line. Zagorski keeps it in, but only for a moment. And that is going to make the puck go all the way down the ice, and Zagorski has to come out of goal and play it up in the corner. Collinsville gets it out, and it's tipped in by Nathan Austin, or else that would have been an icing call. Now Austin will go play a little chase action, but he didn't get there first. Comes up to this near side corner and then swept back behind the Triad net. And then it comes out here to center ice. 1:07 left to go in the man advantage for the Kahawks. Off the boards here on the near side. Comes to the neutral zone. Cody Watts ends up with it. Watts in the high slot, gives it up, shot, and a save by Radford off a shot by Nathan Austin. And the Knights breathe a little easier for just a moment. Just a little over halfway through this power play. 56 seconds to go in the man advantage for the Kahawks. And again, the face-off to the left face-off circle if you are looking through the eyes of Xander Radford. And Triad wins that face-off again here on the power play. They bring it through the neutral zone, and shooting into the defensive zone is Bryce Laycock. That puck goes all the way around back behind the net. Collinsville comes away with it, and a little bit of a dangerous move there. Now it comes to Zagorski, and he'll just cover it up, as Denny had a hard time getting that out of his own end. 40 seconds left in the man advantage for Collinsville. 10:17 left to play here in this first period. 1-0 in favor of the Kahawks. Andy Bennett goal with 12:17 left to play here in this first period. Collinsville wins the faceoff, and they bring it up through the neutral zone. Duffy in control over against the far side boards. Gets past his defenseman, chases it into the corner. Back behind the Triad net, puts it over here on the left circle, and Glenn Bennett shot. Didn't make it all the way in. That puck almost to the blue line, but never went out. And there's a shot, and that's a glove save by Radford all the way from the point. And that means there's only 18 seconds left to go in the man advantage for the Kahawks. Denny with that shot from the blue line, but right into the glove of Xander Radford. Radford on the year, 210 minutes. He's 4-1 on the season. 13 goals against, 93 saves for a goals against average of 3.71, and a save percentage almost at 88%. Triad gets it out of there, kicks it down the ice, and that'll probably take off the rest of the seconds of this power play. Glennon Bennett, he gets it, and almost a dangerous pass, but he got away with it for a moment. Then Denny can't get it. Bettis overskates it, and then it comes up here, and a shot that goes right through the crease. A little off balance there was Bryce Laycock when he shot that puck. And Laycock goes to chase it, but he doesn't get there. Collinsville does. They bring it up the ice with 9:22 left in this first period. Here is Denny. Denny with a shot that's partially blocked by the defense. Comes all the way out over on the other side against the far side dasher boards, and Glennon Bennett's taken out of the play and gets popped off the puck, but Collinsville with a nice steal in the neutral zone. Bettis will take the puck for a walk back behind the Kahawks net. 9 minutes left to play here in this opening period. Collinsville up 1-0. Here is Bettis through the neutral zone, but didn't get it to the right person. And that one ended up being taken in offside because Triad already had a player deep down into the defensive zone of Collinsville's, and that was Charlie Aller. Very comfortable night here in the Midwest. Temperature is probably in the mid to lower 50s right now after a day of temperatures in the mid 60s. Tomorrow we're supposed to reach 70. And that's a happy Christmas Eve. And if you like the warm weather, if you're one of those people that like snow in the Christmas time, well, I don't think that's going to happen this year at all. Here is Moore. Races up the sideboards. Comes around the corner, takes a big hit over there by Kyle Lee. And then the puck gets trapped underneath Moore's body. And Collinsville still trying to fight for it, and they dig it out. Kahawks off the boards, and that's going to go all the way down the ice for an icing call. Stops the clock with 8:25 left to play here in this opening period. 1-0 Collinsville on a goal by Andy Bennett just about 1:45 into this game. Faceoff will come out to the right of Zagorski. And into the corner, right across the goal crease, that one went. And then at the blue line, Triad couldn't keep it in. Collinsville gets it out, and we might have a 2-on-1 opportunity. Nice diving effort there to keep that puck moving forward by Nathan Austin. He was trying to give it to Watts, flying up the middle, along with Ledbetter. And then Triad comes away with it over in the corner. They bring it back up ice, trailing 1-0 the Knights are. Ledbetter takes over in the defensive zone, sends it back up into the neutral zone. Here is Watts coming in on the left side. He'll put one in front, and just missing was Nathan Austin on the tip in as he was standing right near the crease. Collinsville keeps it in, goes over into the far side corner, and Triad just sweeps it around the back into the near side corner. Nathan Austin trying to wreak some havoc over there. He does exactly what he needed to do. Watts with it again in the face-off circle, and then tried one too many fancy moves with the stick and lost control of the puck. Comes up the boards to the blue line for Denny. Denny's shot. That one goes a little bit wider. It'll go in and went in. Nice job by Eric Denny. And Collinsville gets another goal with 7:24 left to play. And Denny picks up his 8th. Bennett got his 8th earlier. And it's 2-0 in favor of Collinsville. That was a nice wicked shot from the blue line. Couldn't tell if it went in until I saw the celebration. So the Kahawks trying to head to Christmas time with a little bit of a winning streak if they can keep this up after their win the other night. Broken stick on the ice. And that belongs to Triad, and that is Dylan Sedlak's stick, who got snapped at the blue line. And now here is Moore racing up with it. Andy Bennett lays a shoulder into Moore. Moore lays it right back to him. And the puck comes loose into the neutral zone, sent up ice. Chasing it down is Duffy. Duffy couldn't control the puck. Goes over to where the half of the broken stick is. The other half is up here with the referee. And then it's banked off of the boards. Once again by Sedlak, who got himself a new twig. Back the other way we go. And a penalty coming up. And this one is going to go against Collinsville, and Andy Bennett will go to the penalty box. 6:34 to go here in this first period. 2-0 in favor of Collinsville, but Triad is going to be on a power play. Faceoff comes out to Zagorski's right, and won by Collinsville. They send it all the way down the ice and relieve some of that pressure. Early pressure here. Call it a roughing penalty is what they call it. Austin sends it all the way back down behind the Kahok net. Zagorski stands tall and waits for his teammates to come help him instead of going back there to get that puck himself. Collinsville over on the far side, get it out. Chance for a short-handed shot for the Collinsville Kahawks. Here is Ledbetter in the high slot, lost control of the puck. Found there by Denny, shoots, and a save by one of the defensemen for Triad, as a couple of bodies were in front. And then it comes all the way back to Brenna Shea. Shea off the near boards and in through the neutral zone. Triad, they'll have to regroup. 5:50 left to play here in this first period. 1:15 left to go in the man advantage for Triad. And up comes Rhines. Rhines back behind the net into the corner, and then Rhines takes the puck back and shoots it back over into the corner. And Triad, they wait patiently, send it all the way out here to the blue line. There's a high shot right into the chest of Jacob Zagorski off of a powerful shot there by Tucker Jeffries. And still halfway through this PK for Collinsville, with 5:33 left to play here in this opening period. 2-0 in favor of the Kahawks. This time the faceoff will come out to the left of Zagorski. Won by Collinsville, and then it sweeps across right in front of the crease and out the other side. Watts going to chase it down for the Kahawks. He does so and goes backwards into the corner and then back behind his own net. We'll take one off the boards and it'll go up the ice. And Triad will chase it down with 40 seconds left to go in their power play. Over here onto the near side, it comes to Lejeune. Lejeune sends it over onto the far side to Laycock. And Collinsville clogs up the neutral zone. They come away with the puck, and right back through neutral ice it comes. Picked up there by Triad. Over on the wing, into the high slot. Shot and a save by Zagorski. Nicely done there on a shot by Ryan Lejeune. And that one backed Zagorski up all the way inside of his goal before he made that save. 23 seconds left to play in the man advantage for the Triad Knights. 4:57 left in this first period. Face-off once again will come out to Zagorski's left. Triad making some personnel changes here, and they're having a hard time deciding on the 5 they want to get out on the ice. So Nathan Austin will face off against Jacob Perez, and Collinsville wins that one, but it comes all the way back out to the point, and Triad able to keep it in. Another disruption. And a puck that comes out of the zone, and that is an offside call with 8 seconds left to go in the power play for Triad. That one almost didn't cross the whole blue line, and it finally did right at the end. Triad slapped it back in, but they already had players there. So the faceoff is right where the whistle happened. It was won by Collinsville, and the Kahawks send the puck into the neutral zone, and that will kill off the penalty. Out of the box is Bennett, but he'll head to the bench, and in his stead will be Cody Watts, and a shot on goal and a save by Radford in the meantime. 4:28 left to play here in this first period. 2-0 in favor of Collinsville. Hope everybody got their Christmas shopping done, but from the looks of the traffic today, man, I just wanted to go somewhere to get something to eat, and the roads were just full of people. And every store I went by, it looked like it had a packed parking lot. Face-off comes all the way out to the neutral zone. Yaxtis, the son of our cameraman Heath Yaxtis, is the one who brings it in, and over into the corner, it's Glennon Bennett trying to fight to get the puck back. It goes back behind the Collinsville net, comes to this near side corner. Nathan Austin sweeps it up to Ledbetter. Ledbetter starts his push up the ice and was going to try to feed Watts right when Watts was backing into the zone, but he misfired on the pass, and now the puck on the far side boards, kept in by Bennett, but Cody Watts couldn't get to it, so Triad will send it down the ice. If it makes it all the way down the line, it'll be an icing call, but it's not. And Bennett will take over. That would be Andy up the boards, but he turned the puck over, and a bouncing puck ends up on the Collinsville stick. And the Kahawks bring it in. Here is Ledbetter. All the way into the far corner it goes. Andy Bennett trying to chase it down. He gets there first and sends it all the way back to the blue line to his brother Glennon. His shot from the blue line. It falls in front of the net and doesn't go in. And now Bennett has another chance at the blue line. Sends the puck up. And then over here on the far side trying to feed Yaxis because he was out of position. And the puck ends up going out of the zone. And they're going to call that an icing call against Triad. And we'll bring the face-off all the way back down to the other end of the ice. 3:19 left to play here in this first period. And the faceoff will come out to the right of Radford. That one still hasn't been won yet. That puck just kind of stayed in everyone's skates down there in the face-off circle, but Collinsville's the ones that come away with it. Out to the blue line it comes, and Brenna Shea knocks it down with her hand, gives it up now. Here is Bettis, and a shot on the goal on the side, and oh, what a save there by the defenseman as Radford was in a little trouble, but Collinsville still applying some pressure. Now Andy Bennett gets taken off the puck, and into the corner the puck goes again. Sticks flying everywhere, and now we have a whistle. We're going to have a penalty called against Triad. We sure are. Frankie Rhines goes off. Collinsville on their second power play. Actually, we're going to have offsetting penalties on this one. Each team has a player go to the box for a little roughing down there in the corner. 2:49 left to play here in this opening period. Face off over here in this near side corner, won by Triad. They knock it behind their own net, and then they'll play catch with it back behind the net from one corner to the other until Brenna Shea gets up there and disrupts things. Now Whitaker with it. He shoots it back behind the Knights' net. And then over into the corner, the Knights are just kind of passing it back and forth behind their own net there for a while. And now Shea, she keeps it in. Nicely done there. All while Aller was bearing right down on her. Now in the neutral zone, Collinsville comes away with it. Kahawks, and a nice couple of moves there by Denny, but it didn't result in a shot, although he got close. Now Tillman gets the puck back behind the Triad net. He comes around the far side and loses control of the puck. Knights take over, and they bring it up ice. Here is Perez with it. Perez in the high slot. Can't get a shot off. Lee is there providing a little defensive pressure, and Perez still with the puck all the way in the corner, and then it comes out all the way out to the neutral zone. Couple of offsetting penalties in the boxes. Each player with a team in the box, but it's still 5-on-5 hockey. Here is Lee. Lee up to the line for Whitaker. Whitaker into the neutral zone for Nathan Austin. Comes flying up on the left side and takes a shot, but he whiffed on it. He'll still have the puck. Over in the corner, Will Austin. Then he gets taken off the puck. And we'll go back to try and collect it once again. It's kept in by Collinsville at the defense by Glennon Bennett. Into the corner it goes. Now Cody Watts will give it a try. He'll sweep it back over to Austin. Austin back behind the Triad net. Tries to throw one in front, but that is partially blocked out there by Kyle Rogers. And then the Knights send it all the way down the ice, and that'll be another icing call. 1:07 left to play here in this opening period. 2-0 in favor of Collinsville. Goals in this period by Andy Bennett and Eric Denny. Both of them picking up their 8th goals of the year. Face-off here in this near side face-off circle. Nathan Austin wins it and sends it back to the blue line, but there was no one there to stop it from going outside the zone. Collinsville sends it back up into the neutral zone. Austin trying to feed Ledbetter. He does. Ledbetter comes flying down this near side glass and into the corner. Throws one in front. Austin with a shot and a goal. Nathan Austin picks up his team-leading 14th goal, and it comes with 49.7 left here in this first period. And Collinsville now on top 3-0. Boy, I was just waiting for that shot to go off, man. That was one of those that came right out to the right spot, high slot for Nathan Austin, and he was already in the spot to just one-time that sucker, and boy, he did. Radford didn't have much of a chance. Collinsville wins the face-off after the goal by Nathan Austin. Bennett brings it in. 40 seconds to go here in this first period. And here comes Triad. Through the neutral zone, 0-0. Steven Rushing. Rushing cuts across, takes a shot, and a save by Zagorski. And Zagorski has been tested a couple of times here in this first period, but he's been up to the task. Both the penalized players are now out of the box and back on their benches, except for Bennett is going to stay on the ice, and Lee is going to go to the bench. Face-off again here in the near side face-off circle. This will come to Zagorski's right. Won by Collinsville. Glennon Bennett back behind his own net. Takes control. Sends it up the far side boards to Duffy. Duffy with a little tip off the skate to Bettis. Bettis flying in over on the right wing. Cuts across the middle and takes a shot, save, and the puck's still loose. And then Glennon Bennett steps up for the blue line. He can't get any wood on it. And Collinsville back at the blue line with the puck once again. They'll throw one toward the net, but it's intercepted by Triad with 5 seconds left. Here is Moore. Moore cuts through the high slot, but he's cut off, and that'll do it. And Collinsville will take that 3-0 lead into the second period. Kahawks get 3 goals, all from 3 different players. Bennett, Denny, and Austin all score for Collinsville. The second period will be coming your way next here on the Kahawk Sports Network.
Lakeside Roofing in Collinsville. Let the professionals at Lakeside Roofing protect your most important investment, your home or business. Have the elements taken a toll on your roof system? Notice a leaking roof? Maybe it's time for a free roof inspection. Regular maintenance can extend the life of your roofing system by 10 years or more. Lakeside Roofing is your winning team for commercial and residential roofing systems. Lakeside's all-star professionals have installed, repaired, and maintained hundreds of roofs on both sides of the river. Call Lakeside Roofing today at 618-344-2800 or 314-241-5253 or online at lakesideroofing.com. Lakeside Roofing, celebrating 50 years of serving the metro area. Choose experience, choose Lakeside.
Back here at Granite City, Todd Duke with you on the Kahawk Sports Network on Christmas Eve. I think that's a thing. Phoebe said it on Friends, so it's got to be a thing, right? Second period is here. Collinsville up 3-0 after one period in the books. Each team 0 for 1 on the power play in that first period. They do not keep track of shots on goal here in Granite City, so we cannot give you that stat. fresh 14 minutes on the clock, and face off at center ice. It'll be Glennon Bennett versus Bryce Laycock, and Triad and Laycock win it, but Collinsville ends up with control of the puck. We switch into the ice. That means Radford is in the goal to your right, and he just saw a puck whiz right by him. And back behind the Triad net it goes. A little log jam back there. And Bettis is the one who comes away with it for Collinsville. Bettis on the far side board, sends it up to the blue line for Zamoroni. He takes a shot, never did make it to Radford. Over into the far side face-off circle. Collinsville sends the puck back to the blue line. Another shot that's partially blocked. And then a loose puck picked up, sent back to the blue line. And that one into the high slot. And Bennett with a shot in the goal. Oh boy, Andy Bennett scores the first goal of the game. And the first goal of the second period. And Collinsville up 4-0 here. And the Kahawks extend their lead. Four to nothing, Collinsville. And the Knights win the faceoff in the ensuing faceoff zone at center ice. Collinsville, though, picks it up on defense. Got another chance with some numbers coming the other way. Here is Denny. Denny takes a shot. It goes wide. And all the way into the far side corner. Whitaker trying to get there. He stops the puck with his skates over there in that far side corner. He's been double teamed trying to get the puck out. Got a little help from Zagorski. Then Tillman comes along, but he can't control it. And Triad breaks out. They come into the zone. And it was just real close to being offside, but it's the skate blade that matters. And then a weak shot put up there, and Zagorski holds on, but no, he doesn't. It comes out. Referee never blew his whistle. And then Zagorski gobbles up the puck with his glove, and then the whistle does stop action with 12:39 left to play here in this second period. Wouldn't be lying to you if I said when I circled this game on the calendar way back in November, I was like, oh boy, 2 days before Christmas, and I'm committing myself to Granite City on the 23rd of December. I thought I was going to be having to dress up like Nanook of the North. But no, it's very comfortable out here. For those of you that don't know, the Granite City rink is not fully enclosed. And there's a shot and a save by Radford. Into the corner it goes. Trying to dig it out over there is Ledbetter. He can't, but Cody Watts comes away with it. And over onto the far side, Brenna Shea chips in from the blue line. Sends one in front, and boy, I tell you what, Ledbetter was waiting on the other side. If he could have got there, he would have had a nice, easy backdoor tap in, but the puck never made it that far. Now Brenna Shea centers one, but it's picked up by the Triad defense and off the boards, and now we're going to have a penalty coming up. And this one is going to be a slashing call, and it's going to go against Brenna Shea. So a second power play opportunity here for Triad in this game. Both teams 0 for 1 in the first. And the faceoff will come to the right of one Mr. Jacob Zagorski. 14 games, he's been in all of them this year, 588 minutes. Zagorski is 8-6 with 2 shutouts. He's allowed 47 goals on the year, or a goals against average of 4.80. He's made 291 saves, and his save percentage is just a tick over 86%. So Triad on the power play. They send it up here to the blue line. Kept in by Moore. Banks it off the boards, over into the corner, and the face-off circle, and then back behind the net. Triad sends it up front, disrupted by Collinsville. There's a push down from behind, but no call on that penalty, or the ghost penalty. Into the corner it goes, and back behind the Triad net. Moore swats at it, can't control it, comes to the side of the net, and Watts is there, creating all kinds of havoc for Triad on their power play. That one just floats to the neutral zone. Bennett was there. He gets taken off the puck, and then it's picked up by Rhines. And coming away with it is Nathan Austin. Austin will slap a backhander to Bennett. Bennett takes it to the neutral zone where it's off of Rhines. He has to wait for his teammates to clear the zone. They do. And then Rhines will send it over to the far side. And the Knights race it up with 1 minute to go on their power play. Watts gets a hold of it and sends it up the boards and out down the ice. Rhines back behind his own net. 50 seconds left to go in the man advantage here for Triad. And the Knights having a hard time getting it out of their zone. That puck was almost in off of one of their own defensemen, as Bennett and Bettis were down there waiting for some kind of a juicy rebound. 40 seconds left in the man advantage for Triad. 10:37 left to go here in this second period. Face off in the far side circle, won by Collinsville. Andy Bennett gets the puck, and Collinsville looking for a little short-handed goal here. How about that? Back behind the net, Bennett switches direction, goes back over into the corner, sends it up the boards, but didn't get a lot on it, and then it's picked up by Bettis. Bettis will go back behind the Triad net, come out here to this near side corner. From the face-off circle, he'll slap one back into the corner, and then he'll go back to chase it. Collinsville putting on a little bit more offensive pressure, a man down than Triad has with a man up. Collinsville continues that pressure. They throw one in front, but no one there to swat the puck home, and then it's back into the neutral zone. As time ticks away, Brenna Shea is out of the box. She heads to the bench, and Duffy comes in while Collinsville and Denny trying to score another goal. Bettis in front as well, and then the loose puck is popped out all the way over onto the far side. Andy Bennett lost control of it. Triad's got a 2-on-1 opportunity here. Knights can't get a pass into the high slot area as Denny got his stick in the way. Now Denny comes away with the puck. He'll send it up to Duffy. Duffy will maneuver his way through the neutral zone. Got a couple of defenders waiting for him, but he takes it all the way down anyway and then blows a tire, sends it up front for Bennett. Bennett almost had a shot on goal there. Now back over to Duffy, and then back on a centering pass, but no one was home. And Collinsville will go chase it down with 9:15 left to play here in this second period. Yeah, shoot it all the way up to the blue line. Very nice open ice awareness. Shot, saved by Radford. Into the corner it goes for Watts. Watts sends it back to Ledbetter. Ledbetter couldn't control the puck. He'll send it back into the corner, and then it'll go all the way around from one corner to the next. Here is Nathan Austin. Austin comes right around that near side circle, and a shot, and that one goes a little bit wide. Ledbetter got a piece of it. Now Austin back to the blue line. Let the defense have a little fun. A floater up there. Never made it to the net, and then the puck ends up behind the net. Over here now in the near boards to Denny. Denny with a shot. That one's blocked out front by the defense. Collinsville with it over in the corner. Kahawks are dangerous. Here is Denny from the blue line. Gets around a defenseman, puts a shot on, and a save by Radford. And Radford holding his own there. He was getting peppered by shots left and right by the Kahawks in that sequence. 8.5 minutes left to play here in this second period. Collinsville up 4-0. Face off in the near side circle. A shot and a pad save by Radford. It comes all the way out. Bennett can't hold it, but he keeps it in the zone. Initially jumped over a stick, but didn't make it that far, and now Moore takes over for Triad. He circles right in front of Zagorski, and then he comes up the far side boards with a head of steam. That head of steam is stopped by Glennon Bennett. What a hit over there. And now the puck trapped until it finally comes loose here in the neutral zone. And it's picked up and shot back in by Connor Markovic. Far side boards, and Yaxta stops it in the high slot. Sent all the way around the boards and not out. Whitaker tried to swat it out back into the neutral zone. Couldn't get a hold of it. And then a little zigzag and one too many zigs and not enough zags, and the puck comes loose. Whitaker trying to chase it down. He can't get there. Puck comes back through the neutral zone, and here come the Knights. Here is Laycock. Laycock, the shot and a save by Zagorski, and that one pops all the way up into the air, but not out. Into the near side corner it goes. Back to the blue line. Markovic takes a shot, knocked aside by Zagorski. Over into the far side corner, Bettis gets it. Sends it up the boards, and Tillman couldn't stop the puck, so it's going to be an icing call against Triad. Thought they were going to say that he could play it, but apparently it went right over his stick and never touched anything, so an icing call it is. It's against Collinsville. Face-off will come all the way down the ice and to Zagorski's left. Won by Collinsville. Into the corner it goes. Back behind the net. Loose puck. Triad picks it up. They try to slap one in. They can't. And the Kahawks come away with it. Here is Kyle Lee. Lee races up the far side, got some speed, comes in, over into the corner, and he throws one in front. Tip-in wouldn't go, and then Triad cleans it up in the slot area. Up against the sideboards it goes, near that far side corner. And it ends up back behind the net. And a penalty coming up here. And this one, I believe, is going to go against Frankie Rhines. Rhines will head to the penalty box. And Collinsville will get their second power play. This one is an interference call as he lowered the shoulder right into Glennon Bennett when Bennett didn't have the puck. So Collinsville, their second power play, and the faceoff will come to Radford's left. Nathan Austin in the faceoff circle against Jacob Perez. Won by Austin, but Ledbetter couldn't keep it in, so Brent will have to go chase it down. 6:40 left to play here in this second. Collinsville on their second power play. Here is Brenna Shea. Passes the puck up to Cody Watts. Watts sends it off the boards and back onto the side of the net it goes, and a feed up front. No one home, and another chance from high above the faceoff circle. That one didn't find a mark either. And into the near side corner it goes. Nathan Austin comes away with it. He'll send it into the slot area, but Triad was there to intercept, but Austin does a nice job keeping it in. And here's a chance for Cody Watts. Watts puts on his brakes. Moore takes over for Triad. Back behind his own net. He'll send it up the boards, but not out. Denny over there keeps it in. Sends it back up into the corner, but it goes right over Ledbetter's stick, and Watts will chase it down here in this near side corner. Nathan Austin. Triad gets it again, and again they'll send it around the boards, but Denny will chip in from the blue line. He'll avoid a check. Oh, did you hear that big sound? That was Bryce Laycock, who ran himself into the boards, trying to throw a check on Denny, and Denny stepped out of the way. And now Collinsville is going to get a penalty as a player was taken out by Cody Watts up here in the corner. And I believe that was Tucker Jeffries. So with 55 seconds left to go in the man advantage, it's going to be a 4-on-4 affair for the next 1 minute and 5 seconds. Or for the next 55 seconds, excuse me. And then Triad will have a 1 minute and 5 second power play. So Cody Watts into the box. That means Collinsville will be 0 for 2 on the power play because they are no longer on it. They're going to put Ledbetter in the box as well. What's up with that? Remains 4-on-4 though. And Collinsville gets the puck out to the neutral zone. Picked up by Austin, and Austin then had the puck knocked off of his stick right before he was getting ready to make a break. Over on the far side boards. Triad brings it in. Shot and a save by Zagorski. Pops up into the air and then into the near side corner. 5:20 left to go here in this second period. Collinsville up 4-0. 30 seconds left to 4-on-4 hockey. Here is Nathan Austin coming in on alone. Takes a shot, save, rebound, another shot, another save by Radford. Two great saves there by the Triad goalie. Back behind the net that goes. Up to the near side board, Zamoroni. Couldn't keep it in, and it's sent back into the neutral zone, and Glennon Bennett will take a ride with it. 13 seconds left to go of 4-on-4 play, and that puck gets sent all the way down the ice, but Triad, they were waiting for Collinsville to come rushing into the zone, so all their player were back playing defense. Kahawks bring it up through the neutral zone. Now Triad's on the power play. Bennett sends it in. Zamoroni keeps it in. Triad sends it right back out. All the way down the ice it goes, and that's going to be an icing call against the Knights while they're on the power play. 51 seconds left of power play time here for Triad. They're on their third power play of the night. 4:32 left to play here in this second period. Faceoff will come down to Radford's left once again here in this near side faceoff circle. Won by Collinsville, but again it goes back to the blue line. The Kahawks couldn't keep it in. Here is Kyle Lee. Lee through the neutral zone all the way back in. Collinsville a man short, so no icing there. 4:20 left to play here in period number 2. Puck back behind the Triad net. Comes out onto the near side, and Collinsville looking for another shorthanded opportunity here. Lee will go pinch in all the way over into that far side corner. Now he comes around, puts one in the high slot, but nobody there except for Mr. Rushing. That one goes right through the crease. And then Triad will get it back out. To the neutral zone it comes. Here is Denny. Denny will take it back into the offensive zone. He'll put a shot on and a save by Radford. He'll cover up with the glove. 7 seconds left to go in the man advantage for Triad. 3:48 left to play here in the second period. 4-0 in favor of Collinsville. 3 first period goals and 1 goal here in the second. 2 in this game by Andy Bennett, the other by Eric Denny and Nathan Austin. There is Austin with the face-off now. Collinsville able to keep that one in before it has a chance to go across the blue line. Austin gets it back into the near side corner. Austin looking for some help over there as Collinsville back to full strength. And then over into the far side, that's Lincoln Duffy. And a shot and a save, and then Triad kicks it out of there. Knights bring it up through the neutral zone. Here is Jason LaRue. LaRue into the corner. Sends it on over to Laycock, and then LaRue back out front. I don't know if that one ever made it to Zagorski, but it didn't go in the net. That's all we know. Here is Duffy one-on-one, but he's got some pressure coming from behind. From the slot, shot and a save by Radford. Into the corner it goes. Collinsville comes away with it. Back up to the blue line for Denny. Denny gets around a defenseman with a nice move, and looking for another nice one to get out of some trouble. Now he's double-teamed, and Triad gets it to the neutral zone. Here is LaRue. He gets taken off the puck by Bettis. Back behind the Kahok net, Lee comes up with it. 2:50 left to play here in this second period. Collinsville with a 4-0 lead. Puck comes back into the Triad defensive zone and now through the neutral zone. Duffy tries to get it from LaRue, and then the puck back into the Triad offensive zone. Collinsville sends it down. No icing call, says the referee. Moore takes over and skates back around behind his own net. Reverses direction. Andy Bennett couldn't get it, and then he does and sends it up the boards, and Collinsville gets a nice job on the pinch in over there by Glennon Bennett, but it comes down the ice, and it's going to be an icing call against the Triad Knights, and another face-off in front of young Mr. Radford. .218 left to go here in the second period. 4-0 in favor of Collinsville. Face-off will come out to Radford's right this time. Won by Triad. They'll send it back out through neutral ice. Bennett sends it over to Whitaker. Whitaker tipped it into the zone, but there's lots of Knights back there. And Triad takes over. And back behind his own net, Perez skates it out of harm's way. Gets the puck onto the stick of Schramm. Schramm up this near side. Loses control of the puck, and Glennon Bennett shifts it off the boards and up. And Collinsville back through the neutral zone once again. Here is Tillman. Picked up by Triad and shot back to the defense. And once again, Glennon Bennett will shoot it up ice. Picked up there by Perez. Over into the far side faceoff circle. Collinsville once again gets it up. 2-on-2. Zagorski skates it over the line. Sends it over to Whitaker. Whitaker with a backhand will send it into the corner. Collinsville will make a wholesale line change here. 1:15 left to play in this second period. Collinsville up 4-0. Here is Glennon Bennett. Bennett with a shot. That's kicked aside by Radford. And then over to Bettis on the far side. Picked up by Denny. Denny with a shot from the blue line, and that almost made it in there. Radford had to be aware. Here is Duffy, and there's a penalty coming up against Triad. Duffy with the puck back behind the Triad net. Triad touches the puck. No, they didn't, I guess. I thought that puck definitely went to the body that was laying down. Extra attacker on the ice, and that one goes right into the glove of Radford. 47.3 seconds left. Collinsville is going to get their third power play of the game. Each team has had some fair chances on the power play here, but no one can put one home yet. So if the Kahawks can't do it in the 47.3 on the board, then they'll finish it in the third period. Nathan Austin against Gray Lipe, and a shot from the line, and that was on the side of the net, and then it's covered up over there, and then it goes in. Collinsville gets a power play goal. Well, looks like it's going to be a Nathan Austin power play goal. And the Kahawks increased their lead to 5-0. Final 40 seconds left in this period. And Collinsville with a 5-0 lead. Here is Austin. Triad sends it into the offensive zone. Collinsville sends it around the boards. Here. So Austin and Bennett both have 2 goals here tonight in this game for Collinsville. 17.4 seconds left to play here in this second period. Face-off again will come to the left of Radford. No, they're going to switch it and make it go over to the right. Austin in the face-off circle, wins it. Collinsville back at the line, and Ledbetter fanned on the shot and then was partially blocked on the second attempt by some skates to Triad. And then a player taken down from behind. Some of the folks wanted a call, and now we're going to have a whistle with 3.7 seconds left. An offside call. Face off outside the zone, and then into the zone. Collinsville with a chance at the buzzer and a shot and a save, and there is 3 seconds left after that shot and a save. So we'll get another opportunity here with just seconds left. Face off will come out to Radford's right once again. And it'll be Nathan Austin versus Dylan Sedlak. Referees are talking about something, though, over Radford's right shoulder. I don't know what the conversation could be about. Now the other referee is getting in on it. Not sure what they're waiting on. All right, put some more time on the clock. Is that what they're going to do? Well, they just took a second off. What do they want it to be down to 1 second? Does it really matter? Down to one. They want it to be down to 1 second. Drop the puck, and there's the buzzer. That's the strangest thing that I have ever seen. All right, the end of 2. We head to the third, and Collinsville, they have themselves a comfortable 5-0 lead with one more period left here in the books, and we'll be back to tell you about it in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Looking for a little bite to eat in a nice, friendly establishment before heading out to a game? Look no further than LC's Pub in Caseyville. Just blocks from Collinsville High School, LC's Pub is the pub of choice for Kahawk fans, before, after, or even during Kahawk games. LC's Pub features a wide variety of traditional bar food like burgers and fries, chicken wings and chicken strips, appetizers like pepper jack mac and cheese bites, fried pickles, and green beans. Plus they have salads, fish, shrimp, and more. LC's Pub also features an outdoor patio, a gaming room, weekly poker tournaments, and a pool table, plus enough TVs for all the sports fans. And LC's Pub shows Kahawk games live as well as Blues and Cardinals games. LC's Pub, 605 North Main Street in Caseyville, right across the intersection from All Pro Tees. Call for carry-out orders at 618-855-9007 and on Facebook at LC's Pub. LC's Pub, Kahawk fans' pub of choice.
Once again, welcome back to Granite City. Todd Duke and Heath Yassis with you. Appreciate everybody's help here from the hockey team. Helped me out with the camera work. Always appreciated. Kahawks 1 for 3 on the power play tonight. They lead 5-0. Nathan Austin with 2 goals, Andy Bennett with 2 goals, and young Mr. Eric Denny with the other. Opening face-off the third period, won by Collinsville, but it's kept in by a Triad after a deflection off of a skate, and a turnaround shot never makes it to its destination. And now another loose puck. That's a save by Zagorski. Bennett chases it down in the corner. He can't come up with it. And then it is Ian Yoxtis over in the corner. He'll send it over into this near side wall. Now back into the corner it goes. Collinsville comes up with it. They'll send it through the neutral zone. Picked up by Rhines for Triad. He'll send it back up. And a shot that goes actually behind the net. And then back through the neutral zone we go once again. Triad's defense with it. Bennett trying to cause some disruption and get a chance here. Over onto the far side. Triad, shot. That one goes back behind the net as well. Now Andy Bennett comes away with the loose puck. He'll send it up the boards right in front of the scorer's table. Ledbetter there knocks the puck into the Granite City bench. And that'll stop the clock with 12:52 left to play. Excuse me, that's not stopping the clock. We have a mercy rule going on. I thought they, I don't really no, they didn't. Now they stop it. Okay. Clock guy's having some problems over there. Here's Denny. I thought it was a 7-0 lead that they did the running clock. Not sure. Bettis gets it to Duffy. Duffy with a shot, and that one goes a little bit wide and back off the dasher boards. Comes out for Zamoroni, but he couldn't quite get there right before Triad swatted it back to the neutral zone. Cahoks come up with it. Here is Eric Denny. Denny has a goal tonight. Sends it up. Collinsville back on the attack once again. Here is Bettis. Near face-off circle. Throws it in front for Zamoroni. A backhand shot there by Lincoln Duffy. And it's stopped by Radford. And we'll have a whistle and another face-off. Triad makes a couple of personnel changes here on this line, and faceoff will come here to this near side circle. It is Bettis. Comes back to Denny. Denny skates it up into the near side corner. Throws one back behind the net. Collinsville trying to get a pass into the high slot, but that was stopped by Triad. And now the Knights bring it up through the neutral zone, and here comes Paris. Paris has the puck taken off of his stick, goes back behind the Cahawks net. Cahawks back there fighting for it, puck on the side of the net, and then it comes in front, swept away by Collinsville. Now Moore pinches in from the defense and comes into the corner, and it's taken over there by Bettis for Collinsville. 11.5 minutes to go here in this fourth. That's picked up at center ice by Rhines. Rhines comes in over onto the far side, now into the corner, being bothered by Bettis. Bettis hits him off the puck, and now the puck loose in front. Collinsville with a chance, and a goal by Triad will end the shutout once again. And this one is going to belong to Jacob Paris. .11:16 left to play here in this third. And Triad gets themselves on the board here. Nathan Perez scores his 8th. Everybody has scored their 8th goal here tonight. Well, except for Nathan Austin. He has scored his 14th and 15th here tonight. Bennett scored his 8th earlier and then picked up his 9th. Collinsville trying to maintain this 4-goal lead right now here in this third period. Puck gets loose, comes down the ice. Triad takes over. They send it back behind their own net. Comes out over onto the far side. Tillman trying to meet the puck over there, as well as the forward for Triad. And Triad gets the puck, sends it back out to the line, but not out. And then Collinsville keeps it. And then a loose puck will eventually make it back into the neutral zone. And Tillman comes away with it, sends it up the far side boards. Nathan Austin tried to track it down. He couldn't. He was stopped by a nice defensive play over there by by Zach Davis. And then the puck into the offensive zone again for Collinsville, but a penalty is going to be coming up, and Triad is going to go back in the box on an interference call, and the Collinsville Cahoks are going to go back on a power play. Kyle Rogers guilty of an interference call. So the Cahoks will go on their 4th power play. And they've already scored 1 on the power play, and we have a timeout called. So we will step aside as well, and we'll be back here in just a moment on the Kahok Sports Network.
Plumbing or electrical problems? Is your AC or heater on the fritz? There are dozens of companies out there, but do you really know who you're letting in your home? Trust Tiger. Our technicians are clean-cut, drug-free, and background checked. What other company can make this bold statement? Our 24-hour emergency service will ensure your plumbing, heating, AC, and electric are up and running no matter what time of day it is. Schedule your appointment today. Tiger Plumbing, Heating, Air Conditioning, and Electrical Services. We earn our stripes every day.
In times of financial uncertainty, how can you stay on track? Call on someone who's invested in your success. In Collinsville, that person is Jason Regg, your Collinsville Edward Jones financial advisor. Jason Regg will work to build a complete picture of your financial life, including your unique goals and passions. Jason Regg of your Collinsville Edward Jones office plays a big part in the community and the Collinsville Unit 10 School District with his Kahok Educator of the Month award. To take care of the things along the path of you and your family's financial journey, call Jason Regg at the Collinsville Edward Jones office at 618-344-0252. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
And once again, welcome back to Granite City. Collinsville leads 5-1. Third period. 10:07 left in the third period, and Collinsville getting ready to go back on a power play. Their 4th of the night. They have scored 1 power play goal on their 3 previous power plays. Matter of fact, on their last power play, Nathan Austin knocked in his team-leading 15th goal. Face-off will come out to Radford's left. And it will be Jacob Perez versus Nathan Austin, and that one was won by really no one in particular. Bounced off a stick and a skate, but Triad comes away with it. Here is Perez. Perez skates it up ice. Dipsy doodles around one defensive player. Throws it in front. Now we're going to have another penalty coming up. This one's going to be slashing. And it's going to go against the Kahawks. It's going to go against Nathan Austin. So back to 4-on-4 hockey. That power play lasted all of 12 seconds. So 4-on-4 hockey for the next 1 minute and 48 seconds, and then Triad will have a brief 12-second power play. Face-off will come to the right of Zagorski, and Andy Bennett and Perez. And Perez won the face-off, and with the face-off win, the shot actually went on goal. Another face-off, same 2, and this one does the same thing, and only this time it's picked up by the Kahawks. And over into the far side corner, from one corner to the next for Glennon Bennett. Bennett off of a Triad stick. Finds the stick of Brent Ledbetter. Ledbetter flies in from the left side, takes a shot and scores. Ledbetter with a 4-on-4 goal for Collinsville. 9:37 left. And the Kahawks get that goal back. It's now 6-1 in favor of Collinsville. So the Kahawks have had a power play goal, a 4-on-4 goal, and a few even strength goals. And we're still 4-on-4, and there's a turnover. That was almost dangerous, but Collinsville survives. And the puck ends up behind the Kahawks net. Shot up to Ledbetter. Ledbetter just scored the goal from the same spot. Rebound, almost put in. Now a backhand shot, and it is in. Back-to-back 4-on-4 goals. And the Kahawks take a 7-1 lead. And a hat trick by Andy Bennett. 2 4-on-4 goals. And young Mr. Bennett gets himself a hat trick here tonight. So, the ensuing face-off at center ice. It'll be Bettis versus Sedlak. That one's won by Collinsville, but they overskate it, does Denny, but he makes atone for his mistake and gets it over here along these near side boards. Comes into the Kahawks offensive zone, but Triad's there to take care of it. They send it back up into the neutral zone, but Collinsville sends it right back. And Triad having a hard time just getting it out of the neutral ice. Bettis comes in and slams Sedlak up against the boards, and you can see right in front of us is the referee raising his hands. And now Triad's going to go back on a power play. And we're going to have a 12-second power play coming up here in just a moment anyway, but now they're going to have a 4-on-3 power play, and then they'll get a man back and they'll have a 5-on-3 power play for 12 seconds. .8:49 left to play here in this third period. And now Collinsville wants to make sure they have the right players out. There are so many Kahawks in the penalty box over there. Show the penalty box. It's packed. They all have to stand up because there's not enough room for anyone to sit. This is going to be interesting. All right, 4-on-3 hockey for 39 seconds. Triad with the man advantage. Moore will have to chase it down after Collinsville wins the faceoff. And into the corner it goes. That's so many penalties, I can't even keep track of them right now. Moore brings it up ice, being chased by Andy Bennett. And then a shot and a save by Zagorski into the glove. Off of the hard shot by Perez. 22 seconds left in the 4-on-3 for Triad. Now Collinsville, they call their timeout. So do we have a timeout or not? Triad hasn't went to the bench, so I don't know if that was a timeout. Well, I don't know. We have another penalty. We have 3-on-3 hockey, kids. We have 3-on-3 hockey, another Triad player into the penalty box. So this is kind of like NHL overtime rules here. 3-on-3, and Duffy into the zone, but he gets dislodged from the puck. Comes all the way back to the other zone. And we'll have to keep our eye on the penalty box here as Triad gets one player back, so we're back to a 4-on-3 advantage here for the Knights. Or are we? No, just one of their players came out of the box. That was all. Here's Perez. Takes a shot and he scores. Perez gets his second of the night. And this is quite the third period here, and we're not even through with the third period yet. So that was a power play goal, believe it or not, or was it? No, it wasn't. We still have all kinds of players in the box. That was still 3-on-3. Now we've got 4-on-4 hockey. Four-on-4 hockey for another minute and 5 seconds, and then Collinsville will get a 19-second power play. I'm having a hard time keeping up with this, man. This is making my head spin. Coach Shea's not very happy about something over there. He's flailing his arms left and right, talking to the referee. Face-off at center ice, won by Triad. They bring it in, and Collinsville dislodges the puck, and they can't get it out of the zone. And here is Perez with it. He has the only 2 goals for Triad here tonight. Back behind his own net is Rhines. He gets a little shove from behind, but kept his feet, so no call. Collinsville comes away with it. They try to get it out of the zone, but they end up turning it over. A blocker save there by Zagorski. Up onto the blue line it comes. Another shot. Zagorski with a pad save. Perez over in the corner. Taken off the pluck by Glennon Bennett. Bennett knocks the puck up to Duffy. Duffy sends it over the shoulders of the Triad player, and now Ledbetter going to chase it down. What in the world was that late whistle for? I don't understand what that late whistle was for. Well, we still have 4-on-4 hockey here, and now the game clock has been pared all the way down to 2 minutes, so we have only 2 minutes left to go in this game. And Collinsville with a 7-2 lead. Into the corner it goes, and Brenna Shea gets it. Slaps it around back behind her own net into this near side corner, where it's picked up over there by Watts. Watts will then leave it for Kyle Lee, and he never even made it to the puck. Shea does. She sends it up the boards, but can't get enough juice on it to get it past the player for Triad. Now back into the corner it goes. And now up off the high glass. Shea knocks the puck down again, and she gets held a little bit. No call on the play. And the puck comes out into the neutral zone. 1:20 left to go here in this third period. So as is usually the case, referees decide that they will trim some time off of the game. Here comes Kyle Lee. He gives it to Watts. Watts lays out his player right there at the blue line. That was Ryan Lejeune. And now Lejeune with it over here at the blue line into the high slot. And Brenna Shea gets taken out of the play by Lejeune, and Brenna Shea's on the ice. And Lejeune knows it. He goes right to the penalty box. Brenna is up on her feet, skating toward her bench. A little hunched over and no doubt in a little bit of pain. 57.6 seconds left to play here in this third period. And the student body cheering section for the Kahawks getting a little riled up after that hit to their Kahawk defenseman. And Lejeune is kicked out of this game. He has a 2-minute penalty and a 10-minute game misconduct. 57.6 seconds left to go in the game. Collinsville leads 7-2, looking to win back-to-back games for the first time since early on in the season. Canucks have had 2 4-on-4 goals and a power play goal. The rest of them have all been even strength. Back over to this side for Glennon Bennett. Bennett sends it into the nets, and that'll stop the clock with 36.7 seconds left to play. Kahawks win that faceoff. Back to the line. Bennett takes a shot. Blocker save by Radford. Comes out to Watts. Watts tried to dipsy doodle around Kyle Rogers, but couldn't complete the dipsy or the doodle. And Collinsville still with it. In the slot, shot and a goal. Nathan Austin gets a hat trick tonight too. Austin and Andy Bennett with a hat trick each here tonight. And Collinsville has an 8-2 advantage. .9 left to go. And a false face-off. We'll do it over again. And here's Denny. And he loses control of the puck. Bennett has to go back and chase it down. So the Kahawks coming off a 7-1 win the other night. Now looks like they're going to win this one 8-2, and another stoppage in play with 8.4 seconds left to play here in this third period. Faceoff will come out of the zone, and we're going to have another penalty, are we? Now Ryan Shea talking to the head linesman. And the puck will come out to Zagorski's left. Brenna Shea will come out and join the fray, and actually I think she's going to be sent off the ice. And she is. So they let Brenna leave the bench. She apparently is suffering an injury and will have to go get checked out by the medical personnel here. And now we do have a penalty against Tillman. So Triad on another power play for 8.4 seconds. And Collinsville wins the faceoff. Into the corner it goes. And Collinsville wins this one by a final score of 8-2. And the Kahawks improve their record to 9-6 before they head to the Christmas break. And that'll send us into our post-game program tonight. Brought to you by Chiropractic Works in Collinsville, owned and operated by Dr. Chris McCluskey. He and his crew there at Chiropractic Works are focused on helping everybody live high-quality lives, all through chiropractic care and wellness. You can visit Dr. McCluskey at Chiropractic Works in Collinsville. 410 Regency Center, just off of the Beltline Road in Collinsville. Give them a call at 343-3602 or online, chiropracticworkscollinsville.com. Back with the post-game show in just a moment on the
Chiropractic Works. Our mission is to help as many people live as high quality of life for as long as possible without the use of drugs and surgery. We have state-of-the-art testing available to see if we think we might be able to help you with any health issues that you're dealing with. Whether it's neck pain, back pain, headache, sinus, allergies, numbness, tingling, shoulder, elbow, wrist, hip, knee, or ankle problems, we've helped many people solve these issues without the use of drugs and surgery. If you'd like to get to the root cause of your health problems, feel free to give us a call and schedule a consultation or a new patient exam to see if we think we might be able to help you.
Got vinyl? Rich's Record Emporium on Main Street in Collinsville can take care of all of your vinyl needs and more. You can peruse through thousands of records, from country to hard-to-find jazz. And classic rock, it's always in stock at Rich's Record Emporium. Used vinyl by the hundreds, plus new releases by new artists as well as reissues by classic artists. Don't forget to check out the audio room at Rich's Record Emporium. There, you can test out all the latest in audio gear, from top-of-the-line speakers to the latest in new turntables, plus amps, streamers, and all of the accessories like needles, belts, and more. While you're there, check out the music-related wall art, as well as t-shirts, record cleaners, and so much more. Plus, if you can't find it at Rich's, they will do their best to find it for you. Come check out Collinsville's only record store, Rich's Record Emporium, 131 West Main Street in beautiful uptown Collinsville, 618-795-1333, online, richesrecordemporium.com. Collinsville High School alumni Stacy Lauenstein, CHS class of 91, Lisa Bassetto, Sarah Sulke, and Tracy Limp, CHS class of 94, Tony Geisen, CHS class of 96, and Kevin Robinson, CHS class of 99, want to wish all of our Kahawks a great year. We look forward to cheering you on and supporting you. Work hard on the court and the field, as well as in the classroom. Remember, once a Kahawk, always a Kahawk. Hashtag Kahawk Family.
The Collinsville Education Association is a proud supporter of KahawkSports.com and the Kahawk Sports Network. The CEA is your partner as they work to ensure quality education for our children. The CEA advocates excellence and equity in public education and represent over 400 educators in 11 schools in both Madison and St. Clair counties. For more information, you can visit the Collinsville Education Association's Facebook page or the CEA's website at collinsvillecea.org.
First National Bank of Waterloo, with over 100 years serving the Metro East. Visit First National Bank of Waterloo at their Maryville and Collinsville locations for all of your banking, mortgage, and lending needs. Why? Super low closing costs, low construction loan rates, and they do so much to support our local communities. When you need a loan, call the Collinsville team at First National Bank of Waterloo at 618-345-1121 or visit their Maryville and Collinsville locations or online at fnbwaterloo.bank. First National Bank of Waterloo, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Just because we're adults doesn't mean we don't have toys, am I right? If your adult toys consist of boats, campers, or RVs, then you need to call the GASA storage team of professionals. Winter weather in the Midwest can be quite harsh, and finding a place to properly store those expensive toys for winter can be just as rough as a Midwest winter. That's where the GASA storage team comes in, with outdoor self-storage and covered storage for your toys. They even have tractor-trailer parking, conveniently located at Horseshoe Lake Road and 111 in Pontoon Beach. GASA Storage, for the safe storage of all of your toys. Contact the GASA Storage team, gasastorage@gmail.com, or call today, GASA Storage Team, 618-797-6100.
Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Brady Pest and Termite Management is your local pest control source. The Midwest offers its fair share of pest problems, and Brady Pest and Termite Management is up to the challenge. Whether it's pesky rodents in the cold winter months or ants, spiders, and other pests in the warm months, Brady Pest and Termite is your solution. And termites? Brady Pest is tops in the Metro East in termite management. Do you have unwanted pests? Then call the best. Brady Pest and Termite Management in Caseyville. Call 343-1790 or on Facebook at Brady Pest and Termite.
And we welcome you back to Granite City. Collinsville wins here tonight by a final of 8-2. As your Collinsville Kahawks improve their overall record to 9-6 before they head into the Christmas holiday break. And joining us now is Collinsville's head coach Ryan Shea. Coach, first of all, how is Brenna doing after the hit?
Yeah, she's doing good. You know, you kind of saw that coming with maybe not against her, but with how Triad decided to play late in the hockey game when they knew that they were beat, and they turned it into a profanity show. And it is what it is, and the referees kind of let it get that way, and that's what happens.
I saw you were very animated over there. I don't usually see you that animated.
Yeah, well, it takes a lot, and tonight it was there. So it presented itself. It's an ugly situation. I'm not proud of it, but it is what it is, and you move on and you learn from it. But when the referees can't control a hockey game, kids get hurt, and unfortunately tonight my daughter was a part of it. So it could have just as easily been a Triad kid or another one of my kids or whatever it was. But we stay pretty disciplined. We don't take runs. We don't do stupid stuff even when we're getting beat, and some teams just do, and you saw that tonight.
Yeah. All right, let's talk about some positives, man. You guys got a couple of 4-on-4 goals. You got a power play goal. You got a bunch of 5-on-5 goals. Andy Bennett with a hat trick. Nathan Austin with a hat trick.
Really?
Two guys get a hat trick tonight. That's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's awesome. I knew only reason I knew Andy did is because after he got his third one, he was coming down the bench saying 3, and then a kid threw his hat. You know, and that's fun. You know, it's stuff like that. I don't really enjoy the showboating stuff too much, but you know, it's pretty rare that a kid gets a hat trick. So, you know, and real rare that 2 of our kids get hat tricks.
Yeah.
So that was fun. I think Triad came into this game thinking that it was going to be the same results as last time, and we knew better. Like I told you on Tuesday night, it ain't going to be the same result, and we came out here and proved it tonight. And that's the kind of hockey team we can be when we feel like it. And tonight we felt like it, and there was a little bit of animosity the way that Triad celebrated at the end of that last game when they scored on an open net. They act like they won, knocked us out of the playoffs. So we remembered that and took it to them tonight. So good night.
Yeah. Zagorski didn't allow a goal until the early parts of the third period again. Second night in a row that he's not allowed a goal until the third period. They end up getting 2, but his play was good, man. He made some good stellar saves there early on.
Yeah, he was solid, especially when we really needed him to. Like he held some pucks, didn't allow a rebound when we really needed a line change, and they came in like on a couple 3-on-2 rushes, I believe, and he smothered them, and we could get a line change. And he let up a couple goals. The one I knew that they were going to score, even when the puck was in the neutral zone. We were late on a change, and you know he was in a vulnerable situation, and Triad took advantage on it. You know, good for them. But other than that, Zags played fantastic. Super happy with his play lately. Yeah, special teams too, man. Your penalty killing unit, they are phenomenal out there. They almost had more chances on one of Triad's power plays than Triad had on their power play. And that's funny you say that, because I'm a passive PKer. You know, I want to kill first, and our kids want to score. on the PK, it's almost like, okay, we're down one guy and they got to prove something.
We're not listening to Dad.
Exactly. Or, we're not listening to anybody. And they want to score when they're on the PK, which, that's great, but I want to kill first, and a goal's a bonus.
Yeah.
And they're doing a great job of it, so I can't really knock them.
All right. I've got a basketball marathon coming up Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, but after that, my first game in the new year is one of your games on senior night. So,
yeah.
Merry Christmas
Right,
to you
Merry
and your
Christmas to
family.
you too,
Thank
Todd.
you very much,
Thank
and
you.
Happy New Year.
All right, you too. Thanks, Todd.
All right, thank you. Ryan Shea, your Collinsville Kahok head coach, as the Kahawks win here tonight by a final score of 8-2, and that is going to do it for us from here tonight. We want to wish everybody a very Merry Christmas as we head into Christmas on Saturday, and then we'll be back with you on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from Virgil Fletcher Gymnasium, 9 o'clock in the morning on Monday. Get the festivities started for the 37th annual Prairie Farms Collinsville Basketball Classic. And then after that, as I mentioned, we'll have a little time off until we head back to school on January 3rd, and the first game back will be on January 4th, and it'll be at the East Alton Ice Rink, and it'll be senior night for your Collinsville Kahawk hockey team. So until Monday from the Prairie Farms Holiday Basketball Classic, my name is Todd Duke, everybody. Enjoy the rest of this evening and have yourselves a very Merry Christmas.